Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor and a privilege for me to be here and speak on behalf for a second time on the issues that we face with the criminal justice system. For the people that don't know who I am or haven't had the opportunity to hear my story, my name is Kendal Edwards, and I grew up in a place not too far from here. Most would consider to be a jungle, Lenox Street projects. A place where I've witnessed hurt people in turn hurt other people. A place where I've witnessed many atrocities that a child's eyes shouldn't see. And it came soon to my realization that I would be a part of this madness. Life became a game for me after I dropped out of the 10th grade, which led me to a particular charge by the age of 16. Conspiracy to violate the drug trafficking laws. It was a charge that held an offense of 3 to 5 years, mandatory sentence in an adult facility. But fortunate for me, I had an exceptional court-appointed attorney who argued and stressed on my behalf of my youthfulness and how he wouldn't want the outcome to affect me later on as an adult. So the agreement was settled with the plea bargain, which was instructed to me at the time that it wouldn't hinder me upon my completion as an adult and pursuing a career and living a purposeful life. It wasn't until I started my probationary period that I began to hear a sound. I began to hear a voice. I began to feel something different, that I wanted more out of life now that I finally showed up to life. And I knew if I continued myself down this path, that there may be some hope. There may be a little light at the end of the tunnel. So I knew that there were some necessary steps that I had to take. The first step, I had to obtain my GED, which I did. My second step was to seek gainful employment. And this is when this particular charge resurfaced and prevented me from reaching that goal, that ideal, that we all share of living and leading a productive life, full of purpose. Around this time, I began to harbor feelings of betrayal and deceit, deception, because I had upheld my end of the bargain only to find myself entirely destitute with no options. I'll give you an example. Since everybody values the dollar, right? Does everybody value a dollar here? The value of a dollar, right? In my hand, I hold a $100 bill. Now, if I was to offer this $100 bill to anybody in this crowd, most would want this $100 bill, right? Now, what if I took that same $100 bill and I crumbled it up? You'll take it, sir? Okay. Crumbled it up and walked it through the jungle, the place where I once ran. How many of you would want it then? You see, the truth of the matter, like my brother just said, he'll still take it. You know why? Because he recognizes the value in this $100. It is our human right as people that we still hold value. Mandatory minimum sentences, it doesn't recognize that value. Now, if there's something that I would like to leave you with tonight, it will be a quote that I stumbled across throughout my studies by Michelle Alexander. She states, "The underclass, a group so estranged from mainstream society that they are no longer in reach of that mythical ladder of opportunity." Thank you for your time.